Let's hop into this one. So today is Thursday, uh, February 5th. Damn, it's weird. I always read out this and I'm like, okay, it's the 5th of January, February. January flew by and now it is February. But uh, today was eh, not a bad day, not a great day. Um, but to the point of I actually took two trades really. But really should have been one. I took a loss, but I understand why I lost now, and I mean that's probably the biggest thing. So, if I 15-minute eyeball replay, not 15. Coming into today, I saw this. Boom. I saw that. We're still pushing down. Okay, boom. We're holding some stuff here. Boom, pushing down. Big legs down. And I'm seeing, okay, what have we not done? We have not rebalanced this. And so that was one of my if thens, even from up there. We hadn't rebalanced it. Um, Really, I like that being the rebalance leg. But I'm like, okay, we haven't rebalanced that, but we have some higher time frame gaps down here. And I'm like, okay, if we push up, I'm looking to short. If we short, I'm looking to continue to go short, right? And so coming in to, oh, well, you can even see it up here. Funny, if we continue to push down, I want to see us sweep some liquidity in reverse. If we push a market up, and I'm looking for at least a rebalance of this overall rebalance of this. Overall, I can see us selling more, but I'm looking for longs to finish the week off, so probably tomorrow. Boom. Coming into market open. We're still kind of chopping. Boom. Market open. We tank down. I'm like, okay, boom, boom. So possible accumulate. It's easier to see on the 5-minute. Possible accumulate. Then manipulate down right here. I think this next candle rips it. No, it doesn't. Oh no, I saw all of these candles, the wicks not printing, and I'm like, I literally marked this out, not taking long until we close above here, right? Because I'm like, okay, accumulate, manipulate down, boom. I didn't even draw standard deviation out. Yeah, I'm like, okay, boom. I like that. Push it higher, boom. Next candle came through, slammed it. That could have been honestly a good, you know, predictive entry. I don't know. Not my exact stuff. I mean, torso CISD there. Boom. So I'm like, okay, boom. We swept that. So I'm looking for possible rebalance of this. But I'm like, okay, we don't have to because if this manipulation, I want to see this change in state hold right here. So then boom, wicked it. I actually my fill was more like fucking up here. I entered like right when the candle closed. Really, I should have entered here, maybe even down more. What does it look like here? Okay, yeah, we didn't exactly hit it, but from this other turtle soup we did. That's what I should have been marking from the turtle soups to the high because in that's boom, hit discount there. Sun souped, change state, enter, boom. I'm entering here. Where am I taking profits? Okay. For longs, um, well, my okay, so shorts aren't the move anymore. I want to see longs, and I'm like, I want to target these highs. Once this plays out, boom. Well, I'll come back to it on the 50-minute, but boom, Prince, get in. And I'm like, okay, okay, I want to set my stop loss, right? Because I got in like up here. I'm like, okay, I want to set my stop loss. Never used Tradeovate before, by the way. And so I'm like, okay, cool, cool. Drag my limit order down here. Boom, sell limit. Boom, takes me out of my position. Oh, that's how it works. And so then I'm like, well, I got stopped out of my position, but I still think we're heading higher. So I'm like, okay, I gotta wait for an entry. Boom, swooped it. Okay, boom, boom. I wanna wait for change to stay up there. I pre-entered on this candle. We swept it, and I'm like, damn it, I really want to exit this trade early, but that's not part of the small group I'm part of. It's I enter, stop loss, take profit. Boom. Stop loss. I'm watching my profits. Okay, boom, 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 sell. Okay, saw that rebalance. Saw this, and I'm like, okay, cool, we're good. We swept it, and then we just tanked down, and then got ticked out there. And I'm like, gosh darn it. So then I'm thinking, why did we not push up all the way up there? take a look at the 15-minute. What did we do? Boom. I could have everything else off besides this one. But look, even from that high, right? We boom, big leg down, no rebalances here. Boom, push down, sweep some liquidity. What we took some liquidity. What do we do? Back to discount. Okay, now that discount got hit with the 915 candle. I should have been looking for shorts in here. I should have been looking for shorts, and my take profit should have been that 50%, or honestly, it probably would have been, these highs, right? Because if I'm looking for liquidity around EQ of the range, that should have been, the take profit. So the trade should have been, yeah, basically a 1 to 2 right there. Boom. But no, I ticked out. Then I FOMO'd in long here. Boom. What I found, that's kind of the thing. Would I have found shorts in here? I think if I'm like, okay, we're in this area. Okay, what do I want to see? Boom. That's a turtle soup. That's a bigger turtle soup. Changing the state right here. I think I'm like, if I'm entering here, stop loss goes there, take profit down at the low. I think that's probably if I was looking for shorts. Granted, I probably would have gotten fucking filled down here. Probably would have been a pussy and not entered, waited till something closed. But I'm like, that's not bad. Boom. And we just melt. We melt. 10 o'clock news doesn't add to the equation. And we continue to just dump. Right. And so thinking of, okay, I was looking for longs, right? Let's go back to the 15-minute. If we continue to push down, I want to see a sweep liquidity and reverse. That's what happened. But I didn't listen to my next if then of if we push, I'm looking for at least a rebalance. We just rebalanced this range. That wasn't true manipulation. Even at the time, if I'm thinking, okay, this leg is manipulation, I mean, the targets are not that higher, and on a higher time frame, this is not manipulation. This is not manipulation down here. That looks more like higher time frame manipulation. We just took some, I think it was actually hourly liquidity. Yeah, yeah, we took that low with it, and then we rebalanced it. And so that's on the point to where I got stuck on longs today, right? I saw a sweep, boom. And in here, this kind of looks like possible manipulation. Boom. I mean, that's not really a good IFVG, but it is an IFVG. There, tap in, boom, longs. Not the play if you have the 15-minute up and you're saying, okay, we just rebalanced this big move here. This does not look like manipulation on the higher time frame. So that just looks like it's a possible reversal to come back to discount, sweep some liquidity, then push it down. Granted, I had to dip at, yeah, like down here. I had to dip down here. So I could have taken a trade up here. And was I looking for it? No, no, no. I got stopped down and I'm kind of like, oh, darn it, where are we going? I didn't realize we rebalanced the 15-minute until I was like leaving and I'm like, okay, check it. And I'm like, oh, that's what happened there. That's why I lost, was because we just rebalanced the higher time frame. This wasn't a full reversal. This was a 1 minute accumulate, manipulate, then distribute. But actually, let me test this out. Oh, that works out a little bit. What about just base of the candle? Base of the candle works, but not that that matters. But I'm coming on here to explain. I took a trade. That's a bonus. I took trades, right? I took my setup. Boom. That was a great long. Regardless of if I thought we were going to EQ to sweep that or if I thought it was full reversal, that's a good entry right there. It is boom. So some liquidity, possible manipulation. Boom. Push up. Didn't wait exactly for discount, but I'm like, okay, if this if we're holding up here, I don't want to see us close down in here because then that's bearish. Closed above there, entered a little late because I was hesitant, but then boom, good on that. I need to learn how to use Trade of Eight so I don't get fucked like that. And then why did I FOMO in? I should have kept the 15-minute chart open, right? And then we pushed down to this lower draw that I had, and then we kind of just chop 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 because my draw was either going to be that or that, and we pushed back to discount, and then we took the draw. So I'm not looking for trades later today. Tomorrow I should be able to trade. Kind of just depends, but not a bad day. I like longs in here. Um, don't hate this trade up here. This was just a FOMO. I didn't zoom out. Shorts would have been great, right up in here, or even if you did FOMO in longs, flipping your position in here below here. I like that. I like that a lot because then boom, rebounds 15-minute soup, three drive, boom, tank that. But I took some trades, only took a small loss because I did take that win at the beginning when I got don't know how to use trade of eight. So it is what it is. We'll come back stronger, but at least I'm taking some trades. So I'll see you possibly tomorrow.